Yo, what is up guys? Steric back again, and today we're gonna be doing something for the first time ever on this channel. I'm gonna be reading fanfics. Now if you don't know what a fanfic is, fanfics are basically stories that are created by K-pop fans, and it includes characters that are K-pop idols. Now for example, let's take Suho of EXO and Irene of Red Velvet, and then in the end they just started kissing each other and making out. That's basically a fanfic. Now that's probably a very bad explanation of what a fanfic is, but I don't know, I'm just an example. But this fanfic though, I'm not just reading any fanfic. This fanfic is actually about two characters. First character is Jungkook of BTS, and the second one is Yein of Lovelyz. Now, I gotta read this now. I gotta check it out. When I first heard about this now, I was like, let's check this out together. So, the two characters, Jungkook and Yein, let's read the description of skateboards, scrapbooks, and a Valentine's. Now, the word Valentine's, you immediately assume that there's gotta be love involved. Jungkook is never fond of girls. He even tries to stay away from them as much as possible. Everybody knew that. So he was quite surprised when he found himself befriending their neighbor's daughter, Yein. But let's read the author's note as well. Okay, so this is actually a rush story. I just wrote this for one day, so I don't know if it came out nice, but I really want to make a Valentine's story of this pairing, so yeah. I have yet to think of plots for Taejong, Taehyung, and Sujong. Yo, make that happen! Taehyung, V, and Sujong though. I've seen them together though. I know they hosted a show once, but yeah, make that happen. And Yoongi and Jie. Yoongi is Sugar, by the way, if you don't know. Because I really want to write them a story first, so whatever. I hope you enjoy this crappy fic. I don't know. Okay, whatever. But let's go. There's actually 2 chapters, so let's just make this quick. I'm not going to go through everything, of course, or else we'll be here forever. Let's go. At first, the thought of it made him cringe because he doesn't like girls. They're the pain in they probably meant to say the pain in the ass, but whatever. Too troublesome, maybe too demanding ever, then they leave, period. Now, to all your armies out there, I got a question though. Is this how Jungkook really is, or they're just making this up? If Jungkook is this type of person though, I don't know. Girls just love him, even me. I mean, what? But when he saw her for the first time, skateboarding her way down the pavement, he knew she was different. From his bedroom window, we watched her. She was wearing a black snapback white t-shirt under a red, unbottomed red and black checkered polo shirt that reached until her thighs and denim shorts. Beneath her white Converse shoes was a black penny board gliding through the street, along the street, while her long, light brownish hair swayed behind. Oh, damn! It's a really nice description, though. I want to see Yein dressed like that, though. I want to say, like, damn, Yein, girl. I see, damn, you look fine as hell. But one Saturday, he decided to make himself known. It was kind of a nerve-wracking for Jungkook because it has been quite a long time since his last encounter with a girl, except for his mom, of course. Ha ha ha! He studied in an all-boys school, and the aloof attitude towards girls was formed when his ex-girlfriend broke up with him some years ago. Man, that ex-girlfriend, though, gotta regret that, though. Jungkook is a fine guy, just saying. He decided to bring himself on the village park where it's nice to skate around. That's where we found her. She was on the playground sitting on the swings while eating ice cream. Her penny board was under V. Oh my god, Yein, seriously. Picturing her right now, sounds like she's a freaking little girl, man. I know she's young and all, sounds like she's younger than 16 or 17, whatever her real age is now. He could feel she has a different aura. It was weird. His heart started to pound. Oh god, damn, okay man. He was internally panicking and he needed something to drink. Thankfully, there was a vendor machine on the side of the park, so he skated there. When the can fell on the porch, someone's hand took it before he can even squat down. Yeah! He looked at the thief and won his eyes when he saw that it was the girl who was on the swings a minute ago. Oh! This is how like most love stories happen. She grinned, her eyes turned into crescents as she raised his can. Cheers, she said before opening and chugging down the drink. You finally showed yourself, huh? I thought you were afraid of light. I'm Yein. Oh goddamn, Yein though. Yein know what's up, Yein know what's good though. That was my drink, Jungkook said. Annoyance now visible on his features as he ignored what the girl had said. Yep, still the same. Girls are paid in the a-hole or whatever. She placed some money on the slot and pressed the same button he did. Here you sass, she chuckled. Oh yeah, I should have done voices for these guys too, because usually with stories like that, I usually just make voices, but you guys probably wouldn't want to hear me sounding like a girl, but whatever, I'm just gonna do it anyways. You got a problem with that? You tell it to my manager. I have no manager. Alright, it's Yein's part, so I'm just gonna do a girl's voice, so I'm sorry if it sounds really weird, but here we go.
So what took you long to go out? I was waiting for you. I didn't know you'd be much more handsome up close and personal.
Oh my gosh, you like see him up close and personal, like yo. Jungkook, who was in the process of opening his canned coke, froze. Has she actually seen him always watching her? Was he caught? And what is she saying about being much more handsome up close and personal? Do you know me? I just sound like Bang Jungkook just then, I'm just so sorry.
I just thought you live next door. I see you in your room whenever I reach home.
I'm so sorry, my voice is really annoying right now, seriously. I'm just like, you know, trying my best to do a girl's voice.
But then I can only see your back most of the time since you're basically a computer or something.
Now it just sounds ridiculous. I'm so sorry. I think I should stop now. If the wall was north, Yein's house would be southwest to him, thus she's just showing his back to her. He tried to turn tables around. Are you watching me? He raised an eyebrow. Yein grinned.
Sometimes.
Whoa, yo, Yein though, seriously, are we stalking this guy really? Got something for him? Got a bit of a thing going on there? So what did you say your name was? Oh my god, I was Yein and I just spoke like a guy. I'm so sorry, I just got confused. For the first time since their encounter, Jungkook smiled. Jungkook. Jungkook and Yein became good friends quickly. It was surprising for the former. Sometimes when they skate around the village, people would mistake them as siblings because of their similar features. Oh shit! that line though, oh my god. Yein and Jungkook as siblings, oh my gosh, like... She was so different that Jungkook started to feel something else towards her. He tried to stop it, but it just kept growing. Sometimes he'd even catch himself staring at her when she's not looking, and the more he does, the more beautiful Yein gets. Oh, come on, seriously, oh my god. Now Valentine's Day is coming, and the village for the first time was to hold a Valentine's night. They might include the event on their calendar from now on. Yeah, totally, and see all them couples out in the street, you know, kissing and making out and stuff. Like seriously though, get a room. Why don't you come to the event, son? His mom inquired at dinner a week before the said night. Bring Yein with you, and for some reason your mom has an English accent. Mom, it's a couple's day, Jungkook mumbled as he poked a pea from his plate. Yein is just a friend. Yeah. Just a friend. His dad teased, you two have been hanging out in a while now. I think Yein's a cool kid too. Better than Sewon-shi. Who's Sewon? Is that his ex? Jungkook's mom cleared her throat. 자기야, she said with a warning voice. Oh my god, the way I said that was so bad. I'm done with dinner, he said, then left without another word. Jungkook didn't mean to be rude, but it's just that he really hates it when he hears his ex-girlfriend's name. She said he was boring, so she looked for someone else while they were still together, and then when he found out she was cheating, he was going to break it off when she beat him to it, breaking up with him first. Now this is something that I really hate. It's like one of my pet peeves. I know it's typical, but like when the girl like finds the guy boring or like vice versa, I feel like I just want to punch the wall or something. It just makes me angry. I know I'm sorry, but I'm boring. Like I wish I could do something better to make you more happy, but seriously, that's life, I guess. Like a guy for their money or their looks or whatever, and then when you find out they're boring, you just go off somewhere, just find another guy. So seriously, changing boyfriends like changing clothes, you know, to some of these people. Alright, let's keep going. He once asked Yein if he was a boring person, and she looked at him like he just grew 2 noses. No? What the heck, Jungkook? Boring doesn't exist when I'm with you, stupid. I don't know why I made Yein's voice sound like a blonde dyke, but whatever. Maybe he really should ask Yein to be his date for that Valentine's night, and maybe also confess his growing feelings for her. Oh shit! Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Okay, Jungkook, you can do this. The boy bounced on his heels as he stood in front of Yein's house. It was the first time in a long time he stepped on that very porch. Last time when he was ex-girlfriend opened the very door, another guy was hugging her from behind. Releasing a deep breath, he pressed the button for the doorbell, then a "hold on" was heard inside. Not long after, the door opened, revealing Yein in her house clothes. Ooh. Jungkook, what's up? She opened the door wider. Come inside. How exciting. Visit me for the first time. Do you want anything? My parents aren't home, so I can only serve you something within my abilities. We have brownies though. Brownies. I love me some brownies though. After snacks of brownies and milk, Yein toured him around the house, then head up to a room where they decided to hang out. So how do you like our house? Yein asked as she plopped down on her beanbag. Nice, isn't it? We had it painted and fixed. Meh. Jungkook just shrugged too. What meh? Yein stuck her tongue out, watched him walk around until he stopped by the window where he could see his room. So this is where you spy on me. Please, I can't even see the rest of your room here, and I can't stay there for too long. I'm too lazy to stand up just to spy on you. She did air quotations on the last 3 words. Spy on you. So what brought you here, Jungkook? What do you think about the Valentine's night that's gonna be held this Saturday? The Valentine's night? Nothing. It's just another event, I guess. It's like I'm gonna go. It's not my thing. Yeah, totally not your thing. But if someone were to ask you to be their date, what would you do? Are you joking me? I practically know nobody from this neighborhood except you, and well, your parents, and Mr. An from down the street. Who the fuck is Mr. An? Mr. An? You mean RGC An? You think he's gonna ask you to Valentine's night? That's not what I meant. I know, was just teasing you. So what's your answer? What is her answer, eh? Then it depends on who's gonna ask me out, duh. Maybe someone handsome had been watching me and is watching for the right time to show himself. Oh, nay! Does she know? Does she know? It sounds like she knows. What's this? He asked. He opened the hardcover of the scrapbook as he faced Yein, leaning his hip on the edge of the table. Wait, no! Jungkook, don't open that! Come on, Yein. What's the secret? Give me that, you! She jumped on Jungkook, wrapping her legs around his waist and an arm around his neck. Christ, Yein, you're heavy! You're heavy! Yein is heavy, guys! Jungkook groaned, his knees almost giving out from the added weight, and they both fell on the girl's bed. Yein tries to push him away, who was lying flat on top of her dead weight. She was practically being squished in between him and the bed. For someone so skinny like you, your weight's like a pig. You dare make a comment about Yein like that? She ain't fat though. Yein pinched his waist. Thank you for saying that to a girl. Jeez. See, what did I say? What did I say? The scrapbook. Unintentionally, then Jungkook started to look around for it. She attempted to roll on her stuffed tummy, but his hand was still on her wrist. Yeah, Jungkook, let me go. She tries pushing him away again, but he didn't budge. The girl paled as Jungkook held on her wrist loosely before he completely let it go, sitting up. Yein sat up as well. Her lower body still stuck between Jungkook's legs before turning her head behind where he was staring. Seriously, what I just read just then, it sounds like something out of a porno. His legs on her waist. The scrapbook was open, and they clearly see photos of Jungkook pasted on the page. Yein's heart had pounded in fear as he stood up and took the scrapbook off the floor. How? Why? Every page he turned, it was his pictures. Her stare icy, making her flinch. Jungkook was all she was able to utter. He just shook his head and left, taking the scrapbook with him. Oh my god! Jungkook finally found out what was inside the scrapbook. Damn, okay. I think we may or may not know what's gonna happen next, but we're gonna find out next time because this video is probably very, very long. Stay tuned for chapter 2, guys, and see what happens at the end. So this is your boy Phil Sturck. We're gonna find out what happens next in the next video, whenever that's gonna be. So stay tuned. See yous!